Namaste. Welcome to Namaste Hindi. I'm Prerna Khandelwal, born and raised in India. I am a native Hindi speaker and I've made these videos so you can begin to learn Hindi an easy way. Today we are gonna learn about
Simple present tense sentences in Hindi and English. An introduction of the simple present tense. We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now or for habitual actions and occurrences. Examples: I eat pasta. You eat pasta. He eats pasta. She eats pasta. As you can see, for singular third person, he or she, we add s or es to the end of the root verb. Let's do a quick review of root verbs. Infinitive verb, to eat.
khana,
The root verb is eat.
kha,
To drink.
pina,
Root verb, drink.
pi.
I have videos about verbs and root verbs and would highly recommend watching those videos before continuing with this one. How verbs work. When verbs are used in a sentence, they get different endings depending upon the tense. For example, in continuous tense, verbs get the suffix ing, playing, watching. In simple past tense, verbs get the suffix ed, played, watched. Hindi is very similar, but the difference is that we have different verb endings or suffixes for male, female, and plural according to the tenses. Simple present tense first person. As from our previous pronoun video, we know in Hindi I is main. In Hindi, if you are female, the suffix or verb ending you use is
Ti hu,
You don't need to pronounce the N. It's just a nasalization sound at the end of the word, like in main. If you are male, then you would add
ता हूँ
So for male, you use TA, and for female, you use TI. So make sure you know the difference between female and male. Again, for female, I,
main
and verb ending,
ti hu,
and for male, it is,
मैं
and verb ending.
ता हूँ
Structure for simple sentences. Structure in English is subject plus verb plus object. Structure in Hindi is subject plus object plus verb. So for example, in English, I eat pasta, but in Hindi, it's I pasta eat. Simple sentence structure. Structure in English is subject plus verb in the first form plus object. If it's said by a female, you would say I eat pasta. But the structure in Hindi is subject plus object plus verb, which is the verb root plus the verb ending for this tense. Like pasta, there are so many objects that you can use in exactly the same way you use them in English. So if you don't know the Hindi word, don't worry. Oftentimes you can just use the English word in the sentence. So said by a female, it would be
main pasta kha, which is a verb root, plus ti hu, which is a verb ending for a female, is equal to khati hu. So the full sentence
I eat pasta.
in Hindi would be मैं पास्ता खाती हूँ.
Yay! This is our first sentence in Hindi. We definitely have earned a round of applause. Let's try a different sentence. Again, in English, the structure is subject plus verb in the first form plus object. Said by a female, in English we'd say, I drink coffee. Again, here you can say coffee as in coffee, but the structure in Hindi is subject plus object plus verb root and ending. So said by a female, it would be
मैं
coffee,
पी, which is a verb root, plus ती हूँ, verb ending for a female, is equal to पीती हूँ. So the full sentence
I drink coffee.
in Hindi would be मैं कॉफी पीती हूँ.
If your subject is male, it's slightly different. The structure in English, again, would be subject plus verb in the first form plus object, and in English it would be
I eat pasta.
the same if it's male or female. But in Hindi, your structure is subject plus object plus verb root and verb ending. In this case, where it's said by a male, it would be
मैं pasta खा, which is a verb root, plus ta हूँ, which is a verb ending for a male, is equal to खाता हूँ.
Notice that the TA instead of TI is used here because the subject is male.
So the full sentence, I eat pasta, in Hindi would be मैं पास्ता खाता हूँ.
Same with the sentence, I drink coffee. In English, it's the same for both male and female, but in Hindi, again, we'll use the TA ending instead of TI to show that the subject is masculine. In this case, where it's said by a male, it would be
मैं कॉफी पी, the verb root, plus ता हूँ, the verb ending, is equal to पीता हूँ. So the full sentence, I drink coffee, in Hindi would be मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ.
question and answer.
सवाल और जवाब.
Try to fill in the question marks on screen to see how much you've learned. On these slides, the F in brackets stands for female and the M stands for male. I eat noodles.
मैं नूडल्स खाती हूँ.
I eat roti.
मैं रोटी खाती हूँ.
I eat cake.
मैं केक खाती हूँ.
I eat mangoes.
मैं आम खाती हूँ.
I eat noodles. मैं noodles खाता हूँ. I eat roti. मैं रोटी खाता हूँ. I eat cake. मैं केक खाता हूँ. I eat mangoes. मैं mangoes खाता हूँ. और मैं आम खाता हूँ.
I eat bread.
मैं ब्रेड खाती हूँ.
I eat bread. मैं bread खाता हूँ.
I drink soda.
मैं सोडा पीती हूँ.
I drink soda. मैं सोडा पीता हूँ.
Prerna's pointers.
Can you answer the 2 questions on the next slide? Let's see how well you've understood. Leave a comment below if you want me to check your answers or if you have any questions at all. Going forward, whenever you are eating or drinking anything, try to say it in Hindi, and you will be amazed how quickly you are able to express yourself in Hindi. I eat rice. I drink juice.
I eat rice. I drink juice.
Watch our video on verbs to learn new verbs and try to make sentences with those. And watch the playlist Hindi for Beginners to learn even more. And stay tuned for the next video to learn Hindi through English in simple present tense using she and he in simple sentences.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Namaste.